joins me now live from Ramallah. I'm not sure how much you managed to hear of Jonathan Pelled's comments there, but essentially what he's saying is that Israel has done everything it can to stop settlements. It's shown good faith. It's the Palestinians that are to blame for not continuing the peace talks. Your response, please.
Well, indeed, the Israelis have got to stop settlement activities because they're dealing with the Palestinians on the basis that we collectively as Palestinians have to negotiate our pizza while it's being eaten. Israel wants to dictate its will on the Palestinians and enforce the formula that it sees best for its security and for its own people. Certainly, without the prevalence of justice, there will be no peace and there will be no security for Israel.
But you're not addressing the point that he made. The point that he was trying to argue is that Israel has shown good faith in this settlement issue and the Palestinians haven't.
That's right. I'm sorry I can't hear you properly. As you could hear, there's a lot of noise around me. But if you put the question again, I'm more than happy to answer it.
Mr. Pelled's specific claim was that on the settlement issue, the Israelis have tried to act in good faith, and the Palestinians have failed to recognize this. Do you accept that?
Well, Israel has never stopped any settlement activity. Their satellite images, their very own satellite images show that even at the time they have claimed to have ceased building settlements, they were actually building settlements. And remember, Israel always claimed to have withdrawn out of Gaza when they actually have redeployed out of Gaza, closed all borders, and portrayed Gaza to the world as if Gazans are living in peace and harmony. In actual fact, it has oppressed the people of Gaza. It closed all borders, and it made the people of Gaza suffer collectively. So this capital punishment that was forced upon the Palestinians obviously had an equal and opposite reaction. Now let's look forward. Let's build on the vote of the UN, and let's see as to how we can bring sense into the Middle East with the push of the international community that's now siding with the Palestinians and saying enough is enough. We have had long years of occupation, and it is time to bring sanity and bring sense into the region.
Okay, well, is that push forward actually going to take place, do you think, as a consequence of this motion? Because both the Israeli and the US representatives to the UN have said it won't, that this is actually going to cause more problems.
Well, I doubt that this will be the case. The no-vote camp has basically disintegrated before the vote. A lot of countries that have said have wanted to vote against the motion have abstained, and other countries that previously told the Palestinian leadership it will vote against the decision has changed its mind. So I think collectively what we have acquired today is a major achievement for the Palestinians. It will certainly put pressure on Israel and will provide the Palestinians with a new page of diplomacy, a new page to push for a new peace formula in the Middle East, a new page to bring the Palestinian rights into existence and to end occupation. Remember, at the end of the day, it's not the Palestinians who are occupying Israel. It's the other way around. It's not the Palestinians who are building settlements, and it's not the Palestinians who are etching away the geography upon which a Palestinian state is to be existing.
Right, but
so
can you explain to me a little bit more clearly what you mean by a new page? Jonathan Peled there made the point that Mahmoud Abbas was raising the expectations of the people without any real justification, and we see it behind you, people celebrating, in effect, what is nothing more than a symbolic vote. What is this new page that you speak of? In practical terms, tell me how this changes things.
Well, let me tell you, for decades on end, Israel has maintained one line, that the Palestinian territories under 1967 are nothing but disputed territories. Today, for us, this is not right. It's not disputed territories anymore. It's occupied territories. It is the occupied state of Palestine. Moreover, it is the Palestinians who will be joining the different institutions of the UN, and that's the big difference. And the articles and the clause of the Geneva Conventions will be put to application. Moreover, the international community is now facing Israel, and it's no longer a Palestinian-Israeli affair.
All right, we'll leave it there, given the noise and the problems of communication. Thanks very much indeed for talking to us, Sabri Saidam from Ramallah.
Thank you.
Right, still to come on this news hour, we'll take you to Cairo, where the opposition has been vowing to step